Hello, everybody. My name's Lucas, and today we are interviewing the one and only Joe from the popular book Johnny Got His Gun by Dalton Trumbo, and also the movie by the same title from the same person. You have any thoughts, Joe? Great. Here's the trailer from the movie. Okay, wow, that was a great movie trailer. I'm sure all of you at home still have your socks on because we're about to start this interview. Now, Joe, tell me, what did you research to, actually start this role that you have here?
Wow, that's such a good question. The first thing I did to really dive into understanding this role was to look into the after effects of war on the populations in which they take place. It was surprising how people don't realize just how damaging wars can be on the populations of returning veterans and the countries in which they are enacted upon. Truly understanding this frustration and anger led me to successfully developing knowledge that allowed me to approach this role.
Wow, that was really good. I'm proud of you for doing that. Okay, so now for the next question. What's your favorite scene?
That's a really tough one. But if I had to choose one, I would say my single favorite scene to film was the one towards the end where Joe had his monologue rant, yelling about his perspective on war to military officials. It felt really liberating to hear after not being able to communicate through the whole film.
Great. So, most impactful?
That's a hard one, I think, but for me, the most impactful scene was definitely the fishing scene, as it was the most impactful in regards to Joe's character development and displaying the bond between himself and his father. It also really shows not just their changing relationship, but how all father and son relationships must change as the son develops and becomes more independent. Dropping the rod was truly heartbreaking as well.
I agree wholeheartedly. I love that scene too.
What's up, Dad? A little question for you. It might be a little hard, but I was wondering if I could go fishing with Bill Harper.
Yeah, I don't see why not. I mean, I didn't feel like fishing tomorrow anyway.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm okay.
All right, Dad.
You can even use my rod, son.
Are you serious?
Yeah, my expression fishing rod that I get like cleaned or something, serviced.
Oh, gee whiz, thank you, Dad.
Run! No!
What was your
Hardest?
scene to film?
The hardest scene to film was probably the scene in the beginning with the ringing phone, calling Joe, breaking the news of his father's death. That incessant ringing on set was the most annoying thing I've ever experienced in my entire life. It made it very hard to concentrate on, actually acting for that scene.
Do you enjoy your time working on this film?
Yes and no. While I find the message that the film sent very impactful and profound, it was also very morbid and depressing, especially playing Joe's role. So I'd have to say, it was kind of yes and no.
All right, thank you.
So, we've been wondering, who's your favorite co-star?
My favorite co-star was definitely Jose. He was a super nice guy.
I think we can all agree.
Oh man, I really want to be an actor, but the boss has been so nice to me, and this bakery has given me a really solid job. All the other guys were telling me to throw pies on the floor to get myself fired. I can't bring myself to tell my boss that I want to leave, so I think I'll just throw the pies and get fired. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Jose. You actual fool. You dropped the pie on the floor. What? Oh my gosh, we've never done something like this before. That's crazy. You can't just go dropping pies on the floor. But it is your first time though, so it's okay. It's okay. Thanks. Jose, I've had it to here with your shenanigans. You can't be dropping 2 pies this time. Come on. I said that was the last time where you're out. I think I can't. You're fired. I can't. You can't. Go. Get out of my bakery. Get out. We gotta get someone to clean up this mess.
So, out of every single intense scene throughout this movie, what would you say was the most intense scene or the scariest scene for you?
The scariest scene was definitely when I was getting munched on by that rat. That was super not fun, I'm not gonna lie.
How has your perspective on war changed after filming this movie?
I have definitely reconsidered my view of war due to how eye-opening its devastating effects on Joe were, and therefore I do feel more inclined to support pacifism. But war is human nature, and overall I think some wars might be unavoidable.
What was the most inspirational point of the movie and the scenes that you filmed?
Inspirational. I'd say that when Joe finally learns that he's able to tap Morse code despite his limited senses and attempts to communicate in the past, it feels really inspirational because it seems like he can do anything now.
Do you think that there's going to be a sequel to this movie?
A sequel? I don't really think so. To put Joe through a sequel would be extremely mean, and although there might be meaning in recreating the book for modern day society, the book is powerful enough to stand the test of time, I think. So I don't really know if it's necessary for there to be a sequel.
So the title of this book is Johnny Got His Gun. So the viewers are questioning, I think rightfully so, who is Johnny and did he ever get his gun?
Well, to answer this question seriously, Johnny is not Joe. And it's just the name of a famous, or it's not the name, it's lyrics from a famous war hymn. So, to answer the question if he got his gun, I don't know, but it's just part of a song.